That's my to-do list. Okay. Great question. Yep, I have to go to the principal. The principal. I should figure it out. I always do. Sometimes. Maybe not. The principal's office is around here somewhere. Maybe. Well, if it isn't Leon. My affiliate birthday, apparently. This isn't the principal's office. This isn't the principal's office either. I don't know if the principal exists. Peppers are the worst. Nice. This is the nurse's office. He's hopeless. This doesn't seem like a principal. Might be getting closer. Have any peculiar dishes? I do not. Principal? There we go. There's the principal. So, that's what I waited for. Well, joke's on me, I guess. Just enter the dorm. Time. Noreen, did you expect to? I did, actually. Not. That's my teacher. Oh, hey there, instructor. Welcome back. Well, the building's still standing, so I guess you all behaved yourselves. Excellent. Looks like you've really thrown yourself into helping out the student council, right? Teacher night. You spend all your time working, life will just pass you by before you know it. Alas, if only my evil step-teacher would stop dumping a bunch of work on me and let me go to the ball. Hey, did something happen? You look really beat. Nothing bad, just been real busy the last couple of days. That Tova really needs to learn how to treat a lady. Honestly, dumping that much work on me? Come on, I'm too delicate for that, grumbled. I guess your hot date didn't turn out so well then, huh? Ding! Of course it did, as if a night with me could fall short of unforgettable. He was just amazing, such a gentleman, so strong, so passionate. But I'm afraid all the details might be more than you could handle. It's too soon to corrupt your poor innocent heart. Yeah. I mustn't want to believe it, but yeah, I don't think so. Everything okay last night then? Nothing major happened while I was away? Not particularly. No, wait, actually, we had a woman show up claiming to be Dorm's new caretaker. Did you know about this? Oh, she's here already? I heard that the Rhineford family was sending a maid, but I wasn't sure when she'd arrive. Something sure smells good, though. Oh, I'll bet that's Sharon's fixing dinner. She's a great cook. She made breakfast for us today, too. Oh, I can hardly wait. This class sound gig. I'll have to get her whipped up some snacks with my beer later. Haha. No butterscotch in chat. Looks like she knew about Lisa's family after all. Lady Sharon. Oh. She's stuck. Oh, hey Sharon, good to see you. You can stop with the Master Reen stuff though. It's not like I'm the one paying your salary. Oh, but that just wouldn't do it all. Lightness toward those I serve is part of the maid's code of honor. Oh, might you prefer something more like my dearest Rain? Oh ho ho, not in front of the teacher. I was sent here to serve you courtesy of the Redford family. Do my utmost to cater to your every need. I hope I can be of service. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. If you don't mind me saying, you look a little familiar. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before? Oh, yeah. I'm afraid we haven't. You certainly don't seem to be an individual one would easily forget. I look forward to serving you, Lady Shara Valentine. Seems like a good time to make my exit. This looks like a letter. Elite Schwarzer. Yeah, a letter. A letter. Oh, please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends. I'm joining life here at the academy. I often feel more concerned for how you're faring in your own studies. Thor's Military Academy is well known for its conduct of Emperor Dracula's and its strenuous curriculum, and I worry that the dangers you face in your training could catch even you by surprise someday. I pray you don't neglect your own well-being. The world has many soldiers, but you're my only brother, Schwarzer. You never change, do you, Elise? I guess it's probably me who hasn't changed much. Joe Swanson. What's going on? Ah. I really should write back to her. And to Mom and Dad, for that matter. Well, let's kick out the week's advent time. The weather around the capital has sure been wet lately. But not very well. I thought that rain would never let up. Thanks to that, I ended up holed up in my room even on my precious days off. Still, the end of June's just around the corner, which means summer festivals are in full swing across Arbonia. The festival out in the port city of Ortis is known for the breathtaking sight of hundreds of bonfires afloat on the bay. The old capital of St. Arc, they know how to party with a festival that keeps going for 5 nights straight. Unfortunately, I've never been able to get out to either of them. I'm hoping to make it to myself someday to train some far-up destination on my next vacation. Now, where would the perfect place for this wayward traveler to visit? I'd love to visit Crossbow. Exploring its theme park and seeing one of Arc and Seal's theatrical performances would be great. But the thought of just riding to the end of the line and taking in the rustic beauty of the North Highlands is just so tempting. I know, Director. I know. Is it too much to ask to let a girl dream? Practical exam day. Lunch break. Becky, Vivi, Rex. How do we do? Not great. And Fee, 72 for Fee, alright. Casper, Paula. 54 for Alan. That's not me, Alan. That's a different Alan. Monk, Kenneth Lakelord. We're getting up there. Elliot Craig, Monica, Margarita. Oh. Yeah, we did pretty good. Ryan Schwartzer, I got 7th. Not bad. Elliot. Phew, I didn't do as bad as I was afraid I would. I can't believe it. And then Nakai is tied for the top score. Congrats, Macias. You always put up some impressive numbers. The hat looks like you made good on your word after all. I suppose. Emma's the real natural, though. Oh, not at all. We both just really hit those books this last month. I'm glad everyone did so well. Ah, I beat Alyssa. Agreed. I scored higher this last time than I did in the entrance exam. Laura, 17. I suppose I'll have to settle this for 3rd this time. Yeah, you made it look easy, Eustace. You must have really buckled down in your studies too, Greenland, in the top 10 like that. Yeah, what can I say? Well, you helped me up a lot, and you know what they say about a rising tide lifting all boats. I feel a bit left out. V, you tried your best. Not quite. She was like 73rd. Bet you doubts on that. I have no doubt to be so higher, I guess, if I feel like it. By the way, there's something posted up over there. Oh, wow. We got the best class average. Yeah, way to go, us. That might be the case considering we have the Academy's top 3 high scorers. Now you talk as if a class I'm a member of could possibly fail to place first. Why do you also have to be so full of yourself? Boys, boys. I think we should be proud of what we accomplished. Me too, good work everyone. Hip hip hooray! Fee, you didn't really help. Uh-oh, these guys are jealous. How humiliating. How could the part of the Empire's nobility lose to those plebeians? And Alyssa thinks she could hide her hair roots that easily. Wow, those guys are mean. AP increased by 3. Afternoon practical exam. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Aren't you all overachievers? Congrats on your amazing performance on the midterms. I'll cherish that grumpy look on the vice principal's face forever. That'll teach him to poke his nose into my business. We didn't do all that work just so you could stick it to him, you know. Besides, you bring most of it on yourself. You're always chomping around like he owns the place with that swarmy mustache of his. It's one thing to grip about work, but where does he get off telling me what to wear and how to behave in a bar? Now he keeps telling me I need to hurry up and get married. Yeah, I'll marry my foot to your face, jackass. Anyway, is everyone ready to leap boldly into this month's practical exam? I'm fully prepared, instructor. I could take whatever task you have to throw at us. Well, at least this ought to be easier than the midterms. He'll marry Sarah. Okay. Here we go again. This one looks different from the others. Hold on. You noticed too, huh? Yeah. Color's different, shape's different, yet it seems similar somehow. The material, that's what's similar. You'll treat her right, and maybe you would. Maybe. Is something wrong? No. Here they go again. Huh? Doesn't this look like fun? No, it's you losers. Class 1? What are they doing here? Oh no. Here they go, gliding down the stairs. To what do we do? The pleasure of this visit. Class 1 combat training isn't until tomorrow. Oh, Instructor Thomas was changed to a self-study period today. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity for a little cross-class exchange, if you will. Class 7 seems to be the talk of the school lately, and we'd simply love the chance to get a little better acquainted. Exchange? Judging by the rapier in your hand, I'm guessing you're not here to exchange pleasantries over tea and cookies. Me, you're a sharp one, Schwarzer. Nothing gets by you. Why not try your steel against some real human opponents instead of that contraption over there? We'd be more than happy to serve as representative of Class 1. Allow us, if you will, to demonstrate the refined spirit and dignity of the European nobility. You little pieces of... Cool your jets, they're just trying to goad us into a fight. I'd be very interested to witness this refined spirit and dignity you profess. Well, it looks like I found today's entertainment. Alright, change of plans. Today's practical exam will be a friendly training bout between classes 1 and 7. The fight will be 4-on-4 with both arts and items used allowed. Green, you'll be squad captain, so choose 3 classmates for your team. Roger that. good. That should be good. Yeah, I'll do that. Reserve members. Can't do fees or reserve members. We good? Not finalized. Yeah, we're good. I dislike the notion of fighting against women. It's a man's duty to protect the fragile flowers of womanhood, not to wound them. Reconsider your time, and this time bring men to face us. Who the hell does he think he is? I'll put a fragile flower on his grave. Now if he guess isn't gonna happen, I'll do as he insists. I guess I have to do men. Okay, well. Are you gonna accept this one? Did not want to fight. I guess this will have to do. He should have been among the ranks of class 1 to begin with. I would rather hope a son of House Bitter would need no demonstration of the nobility's refined spirit and dignity. Choose again. These guys. Alright. I guess this is my team, you assholes. Frog strip. I guess this is the team I had to use. Both teams take their starting positions. He may be a fool, but even a fool can be dangerous with a blade in hand. I'm sure his lackeys are well trained, whatever deficiencies they may have otherwise. Make sure you don't underestimate them. Got it. Well, he is a member of the fencing club after all. We'll see how cocksure he feels when we're through with him. Let's have a good fight, everyone. Now begin the training bout between our representatives from classes 1 and 7. Combatants, weapons at the ready. They all have just swords. I have a gun. Begin! Meet the following conditions. No one is knocked out during the battle. No one uses arts throughout the battle. Okay. Robotic gun to a knife fight. You're right, he did. Was knocked out during the battle. No one uses arts throughout the battle. No one uses arts. Okay. Let's see. Can do crafts then. Resounding beat. Boom, 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 boom. How come he can use arts? Gale Stinger. Yeah, that's unbalanced plus 10%. Where is he? He is way at the bottom. We didn't unbalance him. Ow. I think I got the noble students first. Yeah, sure, why not? Yes, down, I guess. Get him! Hit him with your bubbles. Why are you a jerk? Fall asleep. He didn't fall asleep. Leave him alone. Why do you hate this guy? He didn't do anything to you. One's allowed to die. Yeah. Rhetoric. Go. At least those guys are annoying, so. Wow. Leave him alone. Get him. More healing. No bubbles. Can't let Elliot die. He's the weakest link. These guys have too much time on their hands. Fall asleep. No. Ouch. That guy back there, he's an asshole. The bubbles. You need to stop with that. Get him! Get him! The bubbles! More arts. Am I surprised? No. They like one. Yeah, you're right there. They do like just one thing. Bah! Get him. You poisoned him. That guy's almost dead. I feel like I should let's break at this point. Fuck you, Patrick. We killed one. Oh, you fuck. He's back. Bob, how's it going? It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I wish I had more. Thrust. Get him! I'm doing good. I'm just killing people with weapons. Oh, there he goes again. Defense up. Yeah, there it goes again. Healing this motherfucker. Am I surprised? Not in the least. It's at the end, so. Kill Patrick. Golden Sphere. It is a good game, really. What a game indeed. Whee! We killed him again. This is my last chowder. Alright. Can you put anyone to sleep this time? Sleep! Yeah, he put 2 people to sleep. That's big. Let's get this asshole going now. Stop bringing this man back to life! Chowder is a healing item. This guy has brought this asshole back to life so many times. Of course he missed. Oh, oh. Put him back to sleep. I'm gonna put one to sleep. One that's gonna die. Ouch. Alright, Maki's. Kill him. Go. Oh, look at this. He's gonna bring this guy back to life again. Who could have seen this happen? No one. Stop missing. Counter. Yeah, that's fair. Shoot him. Ow. Ow. They're doing okay on health, but you know, might as well add that in there. S-break. Kick their ass. This should finish them up. Close. They're almost dead. Thrust! Get him! Wow! Ow, he countered me. What the fuck? Die! God damn it, he brought it back again. This asshole. Ah, he died. He died. Because they're on fire. Oh, he missed. Counter. Die. Die. Shoot him. Fuck. We did it. We beat them all. None of us went down. That's right. Level up, Marcus. Falco reach level 2. Begin battles with insight. Status lasts for 2 turns. Shiny. Ooh, we got some good stuff. That helps. Good job. AP increased by 2. Hooray! We kicked your butts. You ain't got shit on us. Enough! The winning team is Class 7. The victory is ours. Yeah, we showed them. You guys didn't do shit. Not bad. A passable performance. Ooh, that was some fight. We won. We really won. Yeah, we did. How does it taste choking down your own hubris? This can't be happening. How could we lose to this rabble? Yeah. Hey, that was a good fight. I did do it. I beat them. I beat those guys. Pretty intense too. You had us on the defensive more than a few times. He's gonna slap away my hand. Oh, I knew it! I knew it. Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Rinschvater. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood. You son of a... uncalled for. He is a jerk. The rest of you are no better. Did you somehow think scoring highest on the exam would mask the fact that you crawled up from the dregs of society? Wow, this guy's a piece of work. What have you, Rhineford? A family of upstart arms peddlers who think being flushed with money is all the pedigree they need? And what are the barbarian and your Jaeger tots? I'm surprised they could even read the enrollment forms. God damn. What the hell? I won't deny how the Rinford Company made its millions. Am I the Jaeger tot? What terrible things to say. Patrick, I think you might have crossed the line. Silence! You don't tell me what I can and can't say. How utterly foul. Enough of this. I'm not sure I understand. Maybe you can clear things up. What is it about nobles that makes them superior to those who aren't? Gaius? I won't deny that I'm not from this country. That's as plain as the nose on my face. Back in my homeland, we don't really have anything like your class system, so the concept is pretty foreign to me. Really, I mean no offense by asking, but I want to know what it is that elevates nobles above the rest of the people. What? The superiority of nobles is self-evident. We come from families of distinguished lineage, built on generations of tradition. That gives us a dignity, refinement, and pride that those of common birth never hope to possess. We represent the pinnacle of man's achievement. That is what makes us nobles. I see. I've witnessed that dignity and refinement myself. I can see it in how Laura and Husis carry themselves. But that leads me to another question. I can understand the importance of tradition, lineage, dignity, pride. I get why those would matter. But where do you think they let you get off saying the kind of things you did? Gaius. Patrick, I really think you should... Gaius raised an excellent question. I'd say this marks the end of our mock battle. Many thanks to the members of Class 1 for their gracious cooperation. Oh, and just for future reference, self-study doesn't mean wander around outside doing whatever you want. That goes for you two over there. Back to the classroom with you. Yes, instructor. Please excuse us. I've decided that for your combat training tomorrow, I'll be pointing out everything you did wrong today. I'll be giving you the full shameful play-by-play, of course, but I want you to really think about where you need to improve. Very well. Excuse us. Patrick, wait for us. Ooh, for a while there, I was worried this was gonna get ugly. We already fought. As far as I'm concerned, it's already had. This is exactly why I can't stand nobles. Please don't place me in the same category as that imbecile. Thanks, guys. That meant a lot to me. Not sure why you're thanking me, but whatever I did, I'm glad to have helped. Okay, that concludes this month's practical exam. Next, I'll be giving you the locations for your next field study. Oh yes, that had almost slipped my mind. Where to this month? Everyone take one of these. What is it? Field study June, Group A, Reen, Elisa, Emma, Husis, Gaius. Study location Nord Highlands. Group B, Machias, Ella, Laura, Fee. Study location Bryonia Island. Okay, so hopefully Laura and Fee will finally get together. Settle their differences. Bryonia Island, that's in the far west of the Empire, isn't it? Indeed, it's an island off the coast of Lamar Province, known for its ruins. However, the Nord Highlands are beyond the Empire's northeastern borders, are they not? That's right, they're out past Roar on the other side of the border. Since the age of antiquity, the Highlands have been home to a tribe of nomads. Yeah, now that you mention it. You're from Nord Highlands, aren't you guys? Sure am. We actually made arrangements for everyone in Group A to stay at my home in our settlement. I hope you'll all enjoy yourselves. Woohoo! Old school mystery, born to Ormal, secret admirer, midterms, practical exam, June. 26 AP earned. How many am I at now? Show cat. Cat. Meow. 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 Oh, second cat. Second cat. Double cat. The double cat. The office reveal? Yeah, kind of. It's more of a basement. But you know. It is what it is. Someone put me into the basement. Basement reveal? I mean, it's your typical basement. Nothing super exciting, really. I wasn't expecting our field studies to take us that far out. Well, it does make sense. It's an important place in the history of the Academy's founder, Emperor Dracos. I do have more space. Indeed, the Highlands are where he first began to solidify his military power in the War of the Lions. That's about the extent of my knowledge of the Highlands, to be honest. No worries. I'll tell you more about Nord on the way there. Anyway, I hope you're all ready for a long trip. The train ride between here and there is over 8 hours. 8 hours? That's almost an entire day's journey. It sounds as though the experience will be more than worth the trouble, though. By the way, by the time we get there, it'll probably be evening already. You think she would go stock up on some snacks before we leave? There'll be no need for that, Lady Alyssa. Ugh. Good morning, Sharon. We're almost ready to head out to the station. Oh, well, of course. I hope you all have a safe journey. I would be very pleased if you would accept this. What is it? I took the liberty of preparing some sandwiches for all of you, as well as a pot of lemon tea for each group. I'm afraid I wasn't able to fix a proper breakfast, so I hope you'll enjoy these on the train instead. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. The thoughtful caretaker. We'd be more than happy to accept them. Oh, think nothing of it. Any good maid would do as such. Ah, well, everyone sure loves you, don't they? I guess my objection to you being here just made you work that much harder to cozy up to everyone else. Hehe. I would never dream of such a thing. Please have a safe and pleasant journey, my lady. I'll be counting the hours until you return. Fine, I'm leaving. Hold on. You aren't plotting anything else, are you? I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. Yeah, if you say so. Alright, we're leaving for real this time. Yeah, please excuse us. The dormitory's in your hands while we're away. Alright, Bob, that's okay. Have a great day at work. It's always great seeing you. Looks like Group A just took off then. Good morning, sir. Would have been too much to see them off. You are awake this whole time? Their field study begins the moment they wake up the day so if I'm responsible for grading their performance, I figure it's best to leave them to their own devices. I see. You make a valid point. Just one question for you. When will you be returning? Oh, you truly are perceptive, Lady Sarah. I suppose there is no reason not to tell you. Or returning before my lady and her classmates do. That's as much as I can tell you. I see. All rare quartz and accessories and unequipped from the other group's members. Alright. I can't complain about you having to work early, but if that's the case, I'm not to give you 2 morning kisses instead. While we're about it, how about 2 hugs as well? You drive a hard bargain. I probably shouldn't show up at someone else's house early this morning. What do you got for me, buddy? Could use those. Celestial bombs are nice. I have like no money though. I really need some dosh. Give me like anything. I might just have to do my own cooking. I also don't really have too much. I could 9 of these? Alright, yeah. So I got 8 soft and fluffy almonds and 1 simple almond. That's okay. I'll take that. Yeah, not the best, but Rain can't cook worse shit. Pizza, this stuff is outrageous. The price for pizza these days. Probably not gonna let me leave, huh? Whee. What's in here? The doors are locked. Yeah, that's what I figured. True. Alright. Here we go. Enter the station. Hey, you guys. Oh, Rain. You're ready to part 2, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Hamildar this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Why do I have to buy my own tickets? Oh yeah, this is the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This should be fun. I guess. Don't know if I could say that about everyone, though. Things don't seem to be too bright for the other group. Good luck, Fee. Aren't you gonna buy your tickets? Now I'm hungry. Just leave Group B to me. I know. I was kind of a pain in the ass before, and I caused everyone a lot of trouble. So I want to make up for it by keeping everything moving along smoothly this time. Just so as long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as our class vice president. Now see here, who went and made you the boss? He's there, Marcus. I trust you to take care of things. We also received packed lunches from Sharon. Time has come to witness the skill of your household maid, Alyssa. Right. Well, at least with Sharon, you can expect quality. One ticket, please. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way over to the Nora Highlands this month. You heard right. We'll need to change trains twice. First in Hamildar, then in Roar, right? Correct. From Roar, you'll need to transfer it to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, you can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. We'll need to buy tickets as far as Roar. That won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yep. Certainly. Okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Roar. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Let's go. Passenger service bound for Hamildar. Now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train comes to a complete stop. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. Seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other's flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Let's go. Now these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese, and I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. These ingredients are simple enough, but they come together in a really special way. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you'd expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother would send her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are plenty of perks of having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree. She must have started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know, I know. Anyway, look at those two. So we're headed to Bryon Island this time. All I know it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation in the corpse. Oh, speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You must be referring to Lohengrin Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Oh wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set him up there. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. Boop, boop. Here we go. No, there's Heimdallr. Central Station. Never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdallr Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm aware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around early in the morning. Sorry. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. But, well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Roar first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaia's homeland. You'd better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Bea, Laura, you both take care too. Well, see you all next week. Right. Huh? Who are you? Is something on your mind, Elise? Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye? Oh, that's his sister. Like your brother, perhaps? Please, your highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it couldn't have possibly been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning. Someone you recognize. I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean. Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him. Oh, come now. I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mirage Corp to make up for Mirage Crossing. But that's an adult lingerie brand. Oh, jeez. Please excuse us, Captain Claire. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation. Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today. It'll be a pleasure to have you with us. Certainly. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Highlands. The Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Roar. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands, surrounded by every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Hee, it sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Ebronians is one of my people's primary source of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses that the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a warhorse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Dracos first started building his army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zendergate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. We should reach Roar Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Yeah, looks like we're in it for the long haul. Still, we don't get chances like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Oh, play Blade. Not too much longer now. I guess it was your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Roar since I switched lines there on my way to Tristan. Oh right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Roar. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Probably still soaking over what that twit said during our last practical exam. Pay the House of Hiram's little mind, and their fool of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I bet he regretted it later. And regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be so hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Did the same thing. Okay, so that's... Okay, yeah. Emma, it's easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll be actually leaving the country. It feels strange, heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kind of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up, though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. But I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like for us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. What is it that makes Fee and Laura regard each other so coldly? I just hope maybe they'll find something during their study that helps patch things between them. The horse on the Nord Highlands are known for being some of the finest in the continent. Their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raise horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. Though now I can see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Bado. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he seems like he's really into this. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. I hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. Seems happy to be headed home. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with the spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I could see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins, not just in the tales of Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently I've been learning how back the connection between Nord and Abrona goes. Indeed. I'm really grateful to the guidance of the winds for allowing me to receive their recommendation when I did. After all, if I hadn't, I might never have met all of you, and my life would be lesser for it. Blade. Yeah, how to play this game. Damn it. I think I somewhat remember how to play, but... You bitch. Take that. And that. What? Bullshit. Oh shit. First move is mine, okay. What an asshole.
ボルトです。
What an asshole times two.
すみません、ミラーです。
Yeah, I'm gonna use the mirror then.
やられました。そうきましたか。同点。仕切り直しですね。こちらの先行ですね。あ、やられました。
I win.
負けちゃいました。
Ha ha ha.
仕方ない。付き合ってやろう。
We have to. He's not enthused. Not great
カード
guys,
引
but
きがいい。そちらが先行だ。同点か。仕切り直すぞ。俺から行かせてもらうぞ。食らうがいい。同点か。
we
仕切り
draw
直すぞ。同点か。
again.
仕切り直すぞ。俺から行かせてもらうぞ。
All right. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm ahead
同点
card
か。
wise.
仕切り直すぞ。同点か。仕切り直すぞ。同点か。
Okay.
仕切り直すぞ。
Now what?
そちらが先行だ。
Bolt.
味の真似を
I think I'm gonna lose.
食らうがいい。
You
同
asshole.
点か。仕切り直すぞ。
Ay, ay, ay.
そちらが先行だ。味な真似を。そら、こいつはどうだ。
Ah, I lose.
同点か。仕切り直すぞ。当然の結果だな。
I lost. Unbelievable. And they beat Emma.
それでは始めてみるか。
It's a decent hand.
うん、そちらが先行か。同点。仕切り直しだな。うん、そちらが先行か。同点。仕切り直しだな。うん、そちらが先行か。
Me again.
ボルトを出そう。
You bitch.
ボルトを出そう。ボルトを出そう。
God damn it. Fuck you.
やるな。
I'm gonna get to use the mirror at some point.
そう来るか。悪いな、ミラーだ。
That's fine.
悪いな、ミラ
Fuck.
ー。いい風が吹いたようだ。
Snapping. We talked to everybody. There we go. Schwartz struck a barrier. Oh, we made it to the next stop. The Ministry of Railway wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Roar. Our next stop is Roar, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all belongings with you when you disembark the train. Ah, here we are. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the Academy, but even then I could see why people associate it with the industry. It feels like the whole city's one big mass of iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Oh, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Oh, wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. Well, we finally made it as far as Roar. We'll need a transfer to a freight line to head to reach the North Highlands from here, right? Right, there'll be a freight train leaving from platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Right, I'm heading out to right, or to main prep trade union and make sure you eat a balanced diet. I know I can look after myself, sis. Wow, look at all those trains. This is the coolest. He's always so excitable, but I do wish he had a volume control knob sometimes. Yeah, I feel that. Begins at 3 o'clock. Would you like to check in at the hotel first? What time is the conference again? I can hardly believe I made it all the way to Roar. I never imagined that he would be such a dog pursuer. I see the train to Himmerda has finally arrived. I missed the train I was really hoping to board, but I'm holding out hope that I won't miss my business meeting. We're heading to visit a family friend. Dad does this every time we get off the train. I suppose he's getting up there in years, so... Now we're finally here. That 4-hour journey from Highland never plays well in my bag. Oh, my apologies, but we're currently in the cleaning area. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. I can get in there. Brochures. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Sounds like a plan. We still have 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other comforts. We need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches. Oh, there won't be any need for that. Nah, no way. Sharon? Sharon? Ah, the power of my love for you always allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I prepared it. Packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them. Thanks. You have a special packed lunch for each member of the group. We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us. True, that said, I'm really curious how you got here before us. Seems that the Reinford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital. Of course, why did I think of that? You can cut the time from Highlandmere to Roar in half if you travel by airship, I think. You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor this. Well, thank you. We really do appreciate all you're doing for us. Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to North Highlands with us now, are you? I'd love to, but unfortunately I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either. Other business? Sharon will be assisting me with my work. Hello, Alyssa. Ah, you must be members of Class 7. Irina Reinfeld. I'm Alyssa's mother, Irina. Also the chairman of the Reinford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein. Guys, Schwarzer, glad to make your appearance. Monsieur Albera, a pleasure. I'm glad you all managed to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay here longer, but unfortunately I have work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon. As you wish, Madam Chairman. What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? Uh-oh. It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just hello, Alyssa, and that's it. My lady. I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops. I think there's a lot of friction between them. You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Reinford Group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed with the general going-ons in your academic life. In the monthly reports I see from the Academy. What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the Academy itself? Oh, you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors. Huh? Oh my, that means... Just like Rufus, it does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Reinford Group a canny choice as a member of the board. The Reinford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff as well as your Arcus. I must say I'm quite pleased with the reports I received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good readings, won't you? Damn. Please excuse us, my lady. Take care of the rest of your journey. Damn. Lisa? You alright? He said. There's a lot of exposition. Damn it. I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then? Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work. But then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. Nice. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. If I can't see what you're grousing about, most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed you the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Who's this? Forget it. Damn. Well, we did just entered a tunnel. The first of many now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. Does seem like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. These are subpar because she had to make do with the airship kitchen. I won't let her at the end of it. Huh. Well then, let's dig in. Whee! Back on the train. Wow, so you're going to the Highlands for an academy study? Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Thor seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings, a younger brother and 2 younger sisters to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Hee can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zendar Gate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Tristram? Yeah, I made the same trick back then too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. He sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful for helping me come this far. Most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and the goddess. The wind and the goddess. Haha, classic guys. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it looks like we had to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. I see. At least we're almost there, huh? Huh? Hmm? Oh? Wow. So this is... I can just make it out in the distance, but it looks like it. So that's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you guys say so once you've seen it up close. $4:30. Ah, you've arrived. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. It's almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Jan Benning is the Lieutenant General in charge of Zendar Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial General with an eye patch, that seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, they are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Rain Schwarzer, it's a pleasure to meet you. Also, Alyssa Reinford, sir. I'm Emma Milsteinster. Huisie Sabera, it's an honor. Aha, seems like your classmates aren't interesting as much as I'd heard. Zex Vander. I'm Zex Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Armory 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-eyed Zex? So you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. Guardian of the Arnor family? Ah, now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And one-eyed Zax Zender is said to be one of the finest generals. You see, the Vander and the Arside schools of swordsmanship are the two most renowned styles in Nebronia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just some military man, hardly deserve quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have time. You set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to get... Right, which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Just follow me and I'll show you the way. So much exposition. Wow. Nord Highlands. Simply breathtaking. I had no idea a land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient to the words of majesty. I'm glad you think so. Horses. Horses, are you saying we travel the settlement on horseback? Islands are way too vast to cover, and any reason would like time on foot, you'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club. We knew this, both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as you aren't making any tricks jumps. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem, you can just hitch a ride on someone else's horses, who'd probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I could do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, I do feel a bit nervous. Let's mount up at once, then. Oh my god, why is there so much exposition? It's steady now. This is just a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure you hold on tight when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. It's a good clip. You should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure guys won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map? Thank you. Wow. Such a high level of detail. Looks as though the armor surveying expertise is being put to good use. I hope it'll prove useful. Thank you very much, sir. Should be heading out. May the blessing of the wind of the goddess be with you. Given my gratitude to the elder and the gun. We will. Stand off, sir. If you'll excuse us, then we. Steady. One with the wind. But if you didn't go too fast, that'd be great. I'm sure it'll be all natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now. I'll bet. Even my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown. Yeah, let's move. How to ride the horse. Horseback riding controls are the same as regular. Okay. Horse, okay. Alright, this is a good saving spot. We're riding the horse. The horse is being ridden.